Sup. My name is Ray for the TheYugiohCouncil, and this is the best of 3. Noble Knights versus Lightsworn Dragon Ruler. It took forever to edit, forever and a half, because there's been so many misfires on commentary, or because it was a half hour that I didn't have the time to put it together, so my apologies to all of you for the wait. This duel is actually like a week old, so tomorrow we're going to film more duel videos for about 2 hours, so hopefully we'll get some great stuff. Hopefully. Tomorrow's the day I use heroes and possibly blue eyes. Now, I am using Lightsworn Dragon Ruler. I did take out the Dragon Princess just for this duel. But I like to call this first part the shittiest mills you know. Because, well, when you see those mills, you're going to question, why the fuck am I playing the deck at that point? In all seriousness, it was just really bad luck opening game for me to mill 3 Judgment Dragons on the first go. I'm on the side where it says the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and Mikey's on the side of the new challengers. Just so you guys can't get confused, because by this point, I think most people who already subscribed long enough know that there's more than just one of us here on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council uploading. It's just I upload the most frequently. No offense, guys. It's kind of true. Here comes the darts into the sword that basically says I popped 1 face down, so he's going into the play off it. If you're wondering about deck profile for this, Mikey actually, I believe, sold his deck or gave it to a friend. So I have Noble Knights coming out. It's pretty much 90% the same thing Mikey has here in the duel video, and that will be up on Sunday. So this way no one has to constantly ask when it's going up. If you got your ears open, Sunday. I don't have a direct time. It'll probably be the first video of the day. So anywhere from 11 o'clock to 2 p.m. Eastern time, New York City time. That's pretty much when it goes up, just to keep you guys in the loop. Scratch at probably 11:30, because that's Ninja Turtles. No, I'm kidding. 11 o'clock. He's gonna get that Excalibur burn, which I did not want him to get. He's gonna gain 500 life points, and that's gonna be a motherfucker to get over. He's gonna go into the rank 5, because when those guys are equipped, they get higher levels. That's what Mikey's supposed to do, but he did not when he declares for the exceed, but oh well. I just like to be accurate here. We're friends, just so it's clear. Me and Mikey are friends. There's no bad blood between us when we're moving cards and whatnot, just so it's clear. Now, he's got the one that doesn't target, a 500 gain, can't be destroyed by card effects or battle once per turn. And the sword that says I can destroy face down stuff. So his Noble Knight, I think, is at 2,500 right now. 2,500. My pen just went flying across the room. That is lovely. But it's 2,500 or so, somewhere around there. I think it's like 25. It should be around 2,500, and then losing 2 every time he pops a face down. But I'm just going for the rank 4 play here. For obvious reasons, I need to get rid of that sword. That mighty sword. That's pretty much what you want to do with Noble Knights. You want to get rid of the swords, but it's just shitty mills throughout for me. No Necro Garden mills, no Dragon Ruler mills. I eventually, like, late in the game, will end up milling out. So I just go Daigatsu MRL. In all honesty, I probably should have went for something completely different, but I wanted to put back those 3 Judgment Dragons. I was really just, like, fed up with those 3 Judgment Dragons being banished out. You know, it's kind of stupid to have those just banished out in the graveyard. I'm saying banished out. Have them in the graveyard was kind of stupid. I correct myself by having it in defense mode, which it should have been summoned in defense mode. But don't bite my head off. You see, in all seriousness, that's one thing you'd have to forgive, because we were just kind of rushing because the camera kept dying. You know, I didn't have my charger with me, and I didn't really charge it. If I'm not, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly my mindset during that day, because that was like a week ago, and the camcorder just was out of battery because I was filming like 8 videos prior to going, which is kind of stupid. It's not something you really want to do. He goes for Lady of the Lake. I don't like Lady of the Lake personally. This doesn't do enough for the deck. I think it should just be Exceed focused, believe it or not. But he plays Lady of the Lake. I told him not to. Bad, Mikey. Bad. I know some people will disagree with that. He summons 2 of those, by the way. He's summoning 2 of those up. Because, well, he's summoning 2. So that way when he goes into his play, you guys know, you see right there, he went right into it. because the angle was so bad. I hashtag blame Mikey for that. But he goes into that rank 4 that basically just banishes 2 outs, and then he's going to equip that to his Noble Knight, giving it an additional 1200. It's going to be kind of silly. It's kind of a little bit silly there. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, Noble Knights are a little bit annoying to go against when they have the complete setup. You know, it's hard to break it. It's a good time to main Diamond Direwolf in your extra deck, and then just pop the one that says no targeting, and then follow up with a 101, suck that bitch up, or go into a big eye and take control of it. Just whatever the case may be for your deck, or Exceed Rebel Dragon. You know, just gain them points and just poke, poke. But that Noble Arms of Destiny is a pain in the ass to get over too, because you can't really like drop Judgment Dragon, blow it up, because it's gonna re-equip, and then you gotta blow it up again. So it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. What sucks is like you could play Jack Frost and then just get over Noble Knights, or Swords of Concealing, or just something. Book of Moon. Kind of sucks, you know, for Noble Knights. They need something that's gonna stop that for them for days on end. You know, something that's just gonna bring that to an end where they can make their plays. But Mikey's just basically self-touching at this point, so there's really nothing for me to comment about until he starts going. See, there's a play where he equips. There's really nothing for me to talk about real quick. I had two in the grave for the Dragon Rulers, but no Eclipse. So if you're wondering why I didn't burn them out, that's mainly why. Because the motherfuckers. And yeah, it's a Dragon Ruler on it's the Dragon Ruler build on the channel. It's the one on Dev Pro. It's that one, so you don't have to think where's the profile at. It's on there. You just gotta dig through. There's a lot of shit up there, I know. So it's so difficult nowadays. But get that Eclipse Wyvern. I'm not sure what I get back. I get the Lumina back. But Lumina was a good choice. I did not have my Arcanite Magician on me. If I had my Arcanite Magician, it would have been a lot better. Because I probably would have popped the Excalibur and the 1200 gain, or the Synchro. Probably the Synchro, because Synchro is in the way. But I think I go Michael, because there's really nothing else for me to go into at this point. Mikey's got good control of the game, and it's going to be hard for me to make a comeback off this. I can't Black Rose. Black Rose is going to be useless. So I would go for the Michael play, and I decided, boosh, banish, because that's what you really want to do. But I probably should have lowered its power first, and then just said screw it. Probably should have got that 12 off, and then it would have been a lot better of a situation for me, because then it would have been a lot harder for him to get over it, and I don't think he could have gotten over it. So that was a mistake on my part. Thinking about that now, you know, rewinding the footage to rewatch it. He's using them Noble Knight sleeves. You notice that on the side? He's using them Noble Knight sleeves. He's like, I believe in Noble hype. I believe in a Noble Knight hype, bro. It's all about the volcanics right now. It's all about the volcanics. It's doing great. We're gonna have a video on that probably Wednesday. Last stuff planned. He top decks Merlin, and I'm like, why play Merlin when you have the board under control? You can just jump over my monster. It's not like you really even have to worry about honest, because it's Destiny. You know, it's kind of one of those things. It's like overextension. I think he has the field up too. I know one of the games he gets the field up, and it was really annoying with that field. Really annoying. But I don't think he has the field up right now. But it's kind of out of shot. Thanks, Mikey. But again, I'm teasing. Relax. Teasing. So, he summons that Dry Stain. And I think he's got the equip for it, too. I'm not fully sure. I'm just checking for Necros. Yeah, I have the Necro. I'm gonna block the attack from the big Noble Knights. But, and then I just banish out that Noble Knight. Look at that. And then everything re-equips the Dry Stain. What I should have done in that case is attack Dry Stain first. He doesn't re-equip, Mikey. He doesn't. I should have attacked Dry Stain first, then banished it out. I'm making misplays left and right now. I actually put back Lumina's because I want to like just top deck Lumina for days. That one card in my hand, so hipster. So professional to have that one card in hand. So I did make a lot of misplays this day, on this day. on this day. I did have a lot on my mind. I'm not making excuses. I did have a lot on my mind that day, but it's just one of those things that when you're recording, you kind of want to bring your A game, and I did not bring my A game that day. I did not bring my A game, but gains the 500. By the way, that's the thing. Summons the Lady of Lake number 2 again, Mikey. I don't agree with it. If you play it, just play that one. That sheer fact, it's not that good. And he plays another one of the synchros, and I'm like, God damn it. How many of those things have you put in there? We talked about this, Mikey. We talked about this. You're not supposed to have those things in there because, no, in all seriousness, like, Lady of Lake's just kind of a bad top deck. Especially when you need certain cards. But he does get that Gallatin, which gets 1,000 gain. It's nasty. I'm just going to Necrogarden that. I don't want to deal with it. Necrogarden that. I'm gonna clutch survive for little bits. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out on top. I'll know when you guys know. I don't remember this. I'm having fun with the post commentate. You know what I mean? Here comes the solar recharge. We're right on the subject. I know a lot of you want blue eyes, but I'm burned out by blue eyes right now. I don't really feel like playing blue eyes yet. I'm getting there, just not yet. I gotta be in the mood for it. I'm just hyped on heroes. I've been dying to play something new that didn't involve dragons. So, I have 2 cards left in the main deck. I pretty much lost at this point, but yeah. Ryu actually lost the first game pretty much, unless I can make a comeback. And I go for the glow up bulb. I need the title. That's what I was trying to stick in the graveyard, which is the very, very, very last card. And I was like, God damn it, if I could get title, I could change the game around, go for a big eye, and just, make that play for days. Or hell, even go Dragosack. But Dragosack kind of pointless. I would have went for the big eye, grabbed the dry stain, just like ram. I actually probably would have grabbed the other one and just rammed for massive damage constantly. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case here. And Mikey's going to take the first of 3 games. Now, I will say this much. If I do lose the next game, we just play the 3rd game for fun. Just for the record. I did put that back with the... No, wait, that's the second one. Never mind. Banish. Go into a Scrap Dragon. Try to top deck that title. Just to get them... them dragons. To make a rank 7. Just for that rank 7 play. Minor misplay here on Mikey. Could have destroyed the one of the monsters, but it didn't matter. He had the first game. Alright, part 2 of 3. Mikey is going to lead this game because I'm going to allow him to lead this game. Lead and not leave. Just saying. Just make sure everyone can hear me perfectly. In all seriousness, Mikey's going to lead us off with the Merlin play into the Noble Knights, and you already know where this is going if you watch the other one. In all seriousness, like I was so mad playing Lightsworn Dragon Ruler because it never mills that badly for me, and just that one game it wanted to be a pain in the ass, and it just said fuck you, I'm not allowing you to play Yukis. I'm like, okay, that's fine enough. We filmed this the same day we filmed the Machina Gadget, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be filming quite a few games. Hopefully, I'm actually charging the camera up as this renders and edits for your enjoyment. But yeah, just these videos take forever, especially when he's like doing his move like this, and it's the same move over and over again, and you just want to get to the end results, and he gets the Excalibur. So it won't re-equip, and it won't re-equip. And he's going to have to only choose 3, so I'm feeling pretty good now. But I can't remember most of my hand. I know I had Light Ray Diablos in that hand, and maybe Illumina. But, yeah, man, these videos take forever to, just forever and a half to put together completely, mainly for the fact that the computer does not have the proper rendering capabilities of doing what we do, but I make it do it anyway. So this took far much longer. I had to rip the audio out like 9 times, just to get this out. Mikey's a little salt there. He gained 500. A little salt. I milled a glow up bulb. I don't remember what else I milled. I go to end phase. I don't remember what I milled. Okay, Judgment Dragon and Necro Gardener. So there is the Necro Gardener there. I can create a play. His monster cannot be targeted. He only has a 500 gain, so it should be at 22, 20. No, not 22. If it starts off at 22, it should be at 2,700. It's either 2,700 or it's 25. I believe it's 2,700. He didn't open the queen. He can't gain. He can't get the Gallatin. I think it's Gallatin. Is it Gallatin? I think it's Gallatin. So, I was feeling pretty good during this game. I'm not even gonna lie. I was feeling pretty good, except for the first round. The first round was just god awful. Second round, starting off not too bad, but in all seriousness, Mikey just burns through those Merlins too fast. He just goes, "Look what I can do. I can make a giant push against Ryu and then just conquer." Thing is, I can't really do that much damage to him. You gotta do one at a time, not both. Excuse me. I keep telling him, you gotta do one at a time, not both, and he still tries to do both. But whatever. He's gonna take out the Judgment Dragon, and I believe a blaster. And he bumps the camera too to boot. Thanks, Mikey. Hashtag blame Mikey. Blame Mikey Mondays. And I'm gonna take out the blaster. I wanted to make the audio more relevant, so I redid it today. He's going to equip, destroy. I'm going to Necro Gardener into next week. Necro Gardener for days. Now I have 2 cards in my graveyard. I fail topped that card. I tried to pick it up and it just flopped all over on me. Get the Eclipse and then mill top 2, which is pretty standard. But in all honesty, this game was just annoying to play against because he just had setup, all like for both games to start with. He had just complete setup, and it was a pain in the ass to go against. And that's not me being salty or nothing. That's just me being like, ugh, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I know some people will go, but you're playing Lightsworn, Dragon Ruler. Yeah, I'm still getting shit mills, and he's getting all the consistency in the world. So I do kind of have a right to complain there. But revenge is coming. Revenge for the Ryus is coming. And it's going to be delicious. It's served with a side of lettuce and a side of french fries because of all the salt. So first I'm going to go into the Michael. I'm going to banish out the Excalibur, whatever that one is. Keep forgetting the name of it. And he throws it at me. And I'm like, Mikey, calm down. Please calm down. Your salt is showing. He was a little pissed that it took his shit. Now, if he had not used what he did before, he could have made a 101 and sucked it up and then got to the big eye, just dealt with the big eye. It would have been a lot better for him. Hence, I said he played too aggro too quickly and burned out his resources, if you would. I know some people hate when I say resources, but it's true. Lowers the amount of plays you could do. So, at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. A little bit of revenge. Got his giant monster. I stole that shit with the big eye. It's at 37-ish, around 37-ish, 100. 37-ish, 100, it's going to become a number now. I played 37-ish. It's the one between 36 and 38, or something along those lines. He's got that Merlin. He's got that Merlin in there, man. He's got that Merlin. Yeah, but, like, it's just the slow play. In all seriousness, I can't really stand Noble Knights because of just the amount of time it takes to play against them, like you see in this game. I'd like a little bit faster. Don't get me wrong, it's great having 30-minute games, but especially on the internet and the computer I'm on right now, it's a pain in the world to edit. But I do it for you guys, for the love, the passion, of doing what I'm doing. So I told him, just move your graveyard back out of the frame, please. For the love of God, do it. It's kind of one of those things that just annoys me at no end. If you're not going to use it, just put it back. Just put it back to the proper area that it's supposed to be in. He plays the Lady of the Lake. I'm like, okay. Needlebug Nest. And for a second there, you could see he's like, wait, what? I'm just setting up for Judgment Dragon. That's all. Setting up for Judgment Dragon. And get that Shuffle Waffle because it's Eclipse Wyvern that milled. But I don't believe there's any other light dragons I can actually pull out right now. So keep that in mind there. That Murdart is not going to do anything. Wait, what? in the world? Oh, he did that. Wait. He can't even do that. He can't even do that because there's a monster on the board. Well, there's a misplay for you, if I'm not mistaken. See, Mikey cheats. Hashtag Mikey cheats all the time. In all seriousness, you can't really make that move. So, I don't know what to say here, but Mikey's a cheater. In all seriousness, it doesn't bother me. I didn't even catch it during the game. Like I said, I had a lot in my mind. I think we'll eventually talk about that or something along those lines. I don't know. I'll mention it on Facebook or whatnot. I had a lot in my mind that day. I remember that much, and that's also the reason why I didn't want to post commentate this right away. You know, it was just a lot going on personally, but everything's good now. Just a lot of snow outside. I fucking hate snow. I really do. Really hate snow. But while we wait for Mikey to make his move that he cannot make, I'm just gonna sit here and just shake my head for like 10 minutes. Can't unequip either. Trying to cheat me. He's trying to cheat me. I said no. I still don't believe I didn't. I still can't believe I didn't catch that. My God, Mikey. My God. The 101 should not have ever hit the board, but it hit the board. Now he's going to be able to suck up a monster. His monster. See, it's funny, like, when you're in that moment, you forget about that, and then you come to watch it on the post game, and you're like, wait, he couldn't do that. There's no way in hell he could have done that, you know what I mean? And it sucks because then you're like, well, if he won the game off that, he cheated me. And, yeah, I would have been pretty pissed, in all honesty. I would have been pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. But, that's, you know, just whatever. It's kind of whatever. Lumina, glow up old play. Let's do this. Let's go for the Raiden. I love bringing back Raidens for days. Mill 2, sorry it's not in frame. I really gotta, like, put it up a little bit higher or just trying to angle it better. I'll go for the angle it better. I go for the Lightsworn Michael, banish out the 101. Synchro into that Scrap Dragon. I believe it's Scrap Dragon I'm going for. Scrap Dragon. And then I believe Big Eye is going to take over the Lady of the Lake. I don't fully remember, to be honest with you. Really don't fully remember. Yep, I jacked the Lady of the Lake because I can. Sure just rammed it, but I don't know. Mikey throwing his Noble Knight at me kind of pissed me off. I know it shouldn't, but it just kind of pissed me off. The disrespect was real. I'm thinking of going for another Dragon Ruler. There we go, Dragon Ruler play. I'm going to massively push for some massive damage. In all seriousness, I don't know. It's just like, I don't seem to misplay. It usually seems to be Mikey. I'm not calling you out, Mikey. But looking back at the dual videos for quite some time, there's a Drago Sack. Just to put that 2800 on there. That would have been game if I would have left it otherwise. Kind of stupid. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Noble Knights are not known for top decking there. I said it. Like, that's just something I noticed. And I'm not picking on Mikey. Mikey, I know you're watching this. I'm not picking on you. But you keep misplaying. My God, stop misplaying. Stop it. Stop it. Now, I may be wrong when I said the misplay there, but it does look like it because I know with Murdard, you can't really use its effect if there's another Noble Knight on the field. So, it's that, and I think Lady of the Lake would cancel it out anyway. Pardon me. I think it would, like, you know, it wouldn't allow it to go through. I said, give me the card of destiny. I was just losing my mind at that point. I was like, I just want to end the game. Allow me to end the game. Could have equipped the Gwen there. Didn't equip the Gwen. The Gwen. I Necroguard. I'm like, bro, no. I Necroguard. Scrap Dragon, pop the monsters, and just push for game. Summon a card troop, mill 3, and just push for game. GG. On to game 3. Let's do this! Game 3! It's the final countdown. Okay. Game 3. Last of the post-commentate. I go to editing for like 6 hours. Not looking forward to all that editing. I'm not. I was having the halls just to keep my throat in check, by the way. Because when we get into the cold season, I like to keep my immune system. I'm not used to that, and I'm not used to recording for YouTube for 30 straight minutes with my normal voice. I'm not used to that. So my apologies if I sound even a little bit annoying at any given time. My apologies. I kind of run out of things that I want to say in 30-minute spans like that. I'm more used to my 10-minute videos, sometimes 20. But 30, this is all new high. It's all new high. That Murdart play. Every single game. He brings out a dry stand. I'm like, the what? The what? Maybe because he didn't have another equip. Because that one's not going to come back. That's like the only noble orange that's going to come back. He gets out the overextension out of the asshole, by the way. Goes into the why so early, Mikey? Why so early? Why so desperate? Banishes out Blaster and Judgment Dragon all over again. So desperate. Punches Card Troop, and I'm like, you could have rammed, then done that. Would have been smarter. If I don't run it. If I had Gores, you could have sucked it up. He's got the Noble Knight field on the board, by the way, just in case you're wondering. He's got the Noble Knight field on the board. Can't see it in the frame, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. It's annoying. He's gonna keep sending stuff. Excuse me, to make his top decks better, but he got that Lady of the Lake. I'm like, okay. Again, my apologies for not having it in frame. I asked Mikey to look over, and he does not. Again, Mikey, I'm not singling you out, just pointing out there's a difference. Because people will say that I'm picking on Mikey until they hear what Mikey says in the duels with no post commentary. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, back to the point of this video, which is this game. I'm just waiting for him to make his move. Like, that's just the one thing. I don't hate people who play slower. I just hate when it's like so slow that I could watch paint literally dry, and that's how it feels sometimes. And it's like, no disrespect to anyone, Noble Knights are not that hard to play. They're very easy to play. This is the combo you want to go for. This is what you want to look for, and that's what you want to do. That's just the normal mindset of a Noble Knight player. You know, that's what should be your normal thing. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think I dropped an Honest. Yes, I dropped an Honest. I had to drop an Honest. I just can't see my own graveyard. It's kind of hard to drop that Garoth. Get the Garoth effect. Okay. And then I'm like, Garoth effect? He's like, okay. Just wanted to make sure he knew. And then I believe, yeah, it should be Eclipse Wyvern that's activating. Can't see the fucking graveyard. It's so fucking annoying. Hey, I said it too. I know what you guys are thinking. I'm thinking it too. So, overlay. Don't know what I'm going for. Lava lol chain. I never call it lava lol chain. I call it lol chain in duels. I call it lol chain. So, lol chain, Judgment Dragon, Eclipse Wyvern and Judgment Dragon. I'm looking to end this game. Are you looking to end this game? I think you are. You look like the kind of person that's trying to end the game of Yugi's. Stop it. It's kind of weird. I could have attacked over his monster, but I was like, whatever. Oh, wait. Nope. Attack over it. Mikey just jumps the ship like I'm not going to attack into his monster. It's like, Mikey, stop. Stop. Now, I did give him the play from Dart if he does top it, but I'm not really all that scared of it because he's got, what, 2 out of the deck already? He gets the last chapter of the Noble Knights, and I'm just like, that top deck, that one top deck that fucking matters. And he goes for the dry stain, and I'm like, really? Go for a dart, get your setup, and then say, fuck you, Judgment Dragon is so powerful. And then make me waste life points and do like 4k damage. Excuse me again. But, you know, it's one of those things. Maybe that's just my mindset, not Mikey's. You know, it's kind of one of those things I'm just like, why wouldn't you go into that play? You know, that's one of the best plays you can make right now. Is put that 4,000 beater on the board and just swipe at my life points. You know, make him go 4,000. Queen, no targeting, 500 gain, all that good stuff. But nope. Mikey's going for rank 4. I'm just sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna allow you to do. I'm gonna let you finish, but this would have been a better play. But he brings out the noble knight king, equips the Excalibur, equips the other one. Hello, equips the other one, and goes into that. So it's only at 2,500. And then it has the other equip, which is useless, but it's good for certain decks. In all seriousness, it does help with Dolls, like when they have it face down, but then they're still gonna get their effects. Kind of silly. I top deck that Light Ray Diablos. I'm just like, yes. Go into that Lumina play, that Lumina to Lumina play, and then get the Eclipse Wyvern off. But honestly, I think Mikey could have made a better move there and just had a giant beat stick. Okay, let's talk about this. It could have been 2,700, not 25, which is that 200 point difference does matter. And that Noble Knight that you see on your board right now, well, on your field on the left hand side, that thing ain't good in this matchup. I don't run back row. The other one would have destroyed my monsters. That would have made more sense. But then again, what do I know? Maybe Mikey had a plan B or something that I didn't see. Maybe he was doing that Triple H thing. There's always a plan B. Well, in this case, there may not be. Go for the Michael. Target the one that says, no targeting me. Target it anyway. And then, I don't know what I'm going for. I think I'm looking for the Lightsworn Dragon Ruler. And, Lightsworn Dragon Ruler. I'm looking for the Dragon Ruler. I go for the Diablos, make sure there's 5 in there. And then, I don't think I have a dragon in there. I could just punch over him. Doesn't even matter. Not going to. I don't punch over things. I go for big eyes, and I steal your monster. See, that time he creeped it over. It was kind of funny. I'm just double checking the effect. Wanted to make sure, how that would work. If I wanted to pop a certain card on his side, which I believe I do. But no, I don't. I just punch for 25 and 1,000 end phase effects. And I'm going to... Wait, what am I even doing? Okay. Use its effect to blow up, and Mikey's like, wait, you can't, you have nothing. I'm like, opponents, or, it just says on the field. No arms, up to. And he's like, you gotta destroy everything. I'm like, nope, it's up to. There's a slight difference there. And, oh, wait, yep, that's the reason why I got rid of this field. Got rid of this, I flipped the table. He tried to equip to the Big Eye for lulz because it's pretty much done here. I think you understand what that means. I'm going for the Lumina effect now. Gonna reach for that Lumina effect and go into that Raiden. Use that Rain effect. Mill 2. Feeling pretty good about this right now. Go into my level 7. Should be a Michael. Boop. It's a Michael. It's a Michael Jackson. It's doing the moonwalk. Punch for 25, punch for 26, punch for 26, and that is GG. But I think I popped it for shits and giggles and just ended the game. That should be game 3. Yep, it's game 3. That's that deuces life points thing. Like he said, he still had life points, but I said no, you did not. He said I gained 500 constantly. He equipped everything on. He equipped everything onto that. So if you like what you see, you know what to do. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the 30-minute game, and thanks for everything. And I will see you guys later. He tries to surrender there. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the final couple seconds, and I will see you in the next video like always. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. I'm Ryu, and that was Mikey getting OTK'd. Peace.